What's up, Zira? Yes, we are starting early, guys. Welcome to D-Train Games and the Hunter Call of the Wild in a rare Saturday stream. I don't know how long we'll have. Well, I'm hoping with at least an hour or so. My wife went to a baby shower today, and she said I could stream while she was gone. So it's going to be a short stream today, but I have got really good news for you guys. We have got a huge montage of trophies that will be coming out probably tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to be working on the editing maybe tonight or tomorrow. But I have so many different clips. I've had such luck. So we're going to be having stuff expanding from diamonds all the way to an albino caiman that was level 6 that I got really lucky in getting while doing the Jaguar grind. And even more good news is that I have a Jaguar grind that is actually functioning and doing really well. So hopefully we'll be able to get some rares. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more caimans because I do hunt caimans while hunting the Jaguar. So it's a lot of fun. Awesome, Zero. Sounds good. Give me one second, guys. Let me get the chat set up, and then we will get started. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. Also, make sure that you guys like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy the stream today. And you can join my chat anytime. I am more than happy to talk to any of you. Just make sure you guys keep it clean. One second. Yeah, Zero, it's going to be a really, really good compilation. I've got so many different trophies that you guys have not seen me kill off stream, from diamonds to rares. I did have, which you'll see in the montage, but there was one night where I had 3 legendary caimans that showed up in the same night. 2 of them made diamond, 1 of them was a troll, and actually I had a 4th one. That's right, I had a 4th one that showed up. That was a huge diamond, and sadly I screwed it up. It's not going to be in the compilation. That one isn't. I'm only going to put ones in that actually made diamond and stuff. But there was one that I screwed up. I also have that capybara that I screwed up. But like I said, I have an hour clip that I have to go through and pick and choose all of the stuff out of it. And then and yeah, it's going to be a really, really cool clip. Like I said, there's a lot of cool trophies in that montage. I still have not done any of the editing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to edit it probably tonight. But the way, in case you guys are wondering what my setup is, this is my setup for the Jaguar grind. It took me about 4 hours to really get a grind that I really liked. My idea of doing this is I would literally go all the way down the coast. If I have any spare time, I will then jump to these pawns and check them in the same night if I can. If I'm not able to check those, but I had a lot of respawns on the shore, I will just start over and do the shoreline again until I end up having like a small amount of Jaguars. Whenever I have a small amount of Jaguars, what I'll actually do is go to my tents and then run up to the ponds where they can actually be, and I will check all the ponds, and then I'll also check the river, and then I'll start over again on the big portion. So just in case you guys are wondering what my strategy is, that is my current strategy. It has been working. We're about 28 kills in, so we're still very early into this grind, guys. I didn't want to go too deep into it without being live, but I made sure that I could at least get 2 or 3 runs in where my Jags were actually working pretty well. Yeah, it can be a pain, Zero, but honestly, I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun editing. I do hope that that's a female. I don't think it's a rare, so I'm just going to shoot it with 375. How did that not penetrate something? But either way, yeah, hopefully you guys will really enjoy that montage. I'm sorry, I'll get my thoughts in a row in a minute. I was distracted by that Jag. Now, I will also let you guys know that I actually ended up getting a rare Jaguar that I haven't seen anybody else get yet. That's another thing that'll be in the montage. Again, I'm going to try to have that out for you guys as soon as I can. And it was a female, unfortunately, so it wasn't a male Jaguar. But I did get a female that I didn't even know it was rare. And I got it just after my wife got her Great One Wolf. I came in here and started working on my Jaguars a little bit after she got her Wolf. And I just happily shot a female that was on the coast, and it ended up being a rare that I have not seen anybody get yet. So, I don't know if I was the first one to get this color or not, but just from the YouTubers that I've watched, I haven't seen it yet. Now, we do have a female here, and honestly, I probably shouldn't have shot her, because the way I am going to try to swap some. But I think I'll do a normal claim on this one, because I really don't want to do swaps just yet. I would rather do swapping off stream, so that way you guys don't have to worry about seeing me do that whole process or anything. But Whenever I do see a female, I am planning on leaving it. I just shot that one because I wasn't paying attention. I was just getting started on the stream. But yeah, I meant to leave this one, and then any females that I find on my coastline, I'm going to be trying to just do a single night where I just shoot females and try to swap them out with males on the river or wherever else they could be. And I do not count my females either, guys. In case you guys are wondering if I count my females in the grind, I do not. It's kind of sort of zero. I've seen a video where if someone found out exactly which pawns and stuff that they will actually spawn in. So I do know which ones, and it's pretty much all the pawns that are like hugging the rivers. So like all of these they can be on. I know that they can be on all of these down through here. And then I also know that they're on this one and these two. And then I also know that they're like kind of sort of on this stretch and go down the river. If what I just showed is wrong, you can correct me. But I'm pretty sure that that is what I've seen. And again, I do check the water too because I really do enjoy hunting caimans. So level six tapirs. Do I have a jag? I do not have a jag here at the moment. Unfortunate. So we're just gonna keep on moving. Hi there. Dude, I was hunting the other night, just doing the Jaguar grinds, and I had one of the funniest things happen. I was running like I am right now to one of the tripods, and I got up in the tripod and just happened to look down, and there was like a mythical tapir just swimming its way by me, and I just popped him. I found it funny because it was just so random. And as you guys can tell, I actually am at herd managing my caimans. Every time I find a level 4 male, I'm leaving it. And I'm getting a lot of good legendaries. Like I said, I got 4 legendaries while I was grinding last time I was on here. Right now, it looks like that my leopards, my jaguars, it seems like they may have moved to the ponds because I'm not seeing any of my rivers right now. So, oh, there's one. Oh, I think that's rare. I think that's a rare. Hang on a second, that looked awfully dark. Yeah, that's either a black or that's a rare one. We're definitely shooting that with a 308. I may have been a little bit up high. Yeah, I think I was a little high on that. I don't know if I hit it that second time. Ah. Well, shoot, I screwed that one up. I was a little bit too high. That was my fault. That was my fault. I misread that, honestly. I don't know why I was thinking it was this far away, but I thought that was like 300 something to 400. So that was just my bad entirely. Let me see. Don't know what color he was. We'll find out, though. Hopefully it wasn't a rare, but if it is, that's okay. No, it was just a spotted. Okay, so we're safe. It looked rare at the distance, so we're good. I didn't screw up anything too bad. Yeah, he's just a spotted, so we're good. What's up, Wolf? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you can make it. Yeah, melon and charcoal are not rare. Yeah, I knew that. I've seen quite a bit on the Jaguars. Like, I'm really into these. So, I've loved my grinds. I like the fact of how it's not just go from one tent to the next. How you actually have to do a little bit of hunting. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying my time with the Jaguar grind. It's one of my favorite grinds already, and I'm not even that deep into it. I really actually like whenever I have to leave the river to go check my outer zones. I don't know what it is, but I just really like having to do that. At least on this map, because it's not too far away from the river, and it's always a surprise. So, I don't know how far this guy's going to run. We unfortunately made a bad shot on him. But yeah, guys, I will be saying this throughout the stream. There is a huge montage that'll be releasing either tomorrow or Monday. Just depends on when I can find time to edit it. But I've got so many initial spawn trophies and trophies from shooting caimans and stuff since I've been doing the Jaguar grind. In total, I've probably shot about 60 Jaguars, but that's including females. But since I've actually started the main grind, we're only 29 in. So, actually getting a setup that works and actually starting to grind, we're only 29. In case you guys are wondering what the kill count is. And I'll have one rare. That was a female, unfortunately, so I don't have any rare males yet. But I do have a melanistic male that I went ahead and taxed because, I mean, who doesn't want a black Jaguar? Those things are beautiful. But I'm hoping to get a legendary black one in the future. Right now, I do have one mythical one. Dude, I made such a bad shot on this. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna see where I shot this guy. I'm pretty sure I went too high. Because I misread that entirely. I thought it said 300 to 400, so I aimed high. Yeah, I got the spine. Unfortunate. I figured that's what happened, though. Yeah, I figured that's what was going on with that one. Level 4 tapir. Let's take a quick look out here. I don't see any Jags. I think that was all that was on this one. Let's go ahead and move over here. Now, like I said, if we have plenty of time left at the end of the night and we haven't seen that many animals to shoot, I will go ahead and start checking my solo zones. That is just how I do my grind. I find it really fun doing that. So, I basically just check the entire coastline, shoot whatever males that I can. If there wasn't that many males to begin with, or if there was or if there wasn't any, with whatever time I have left in that same night, I'll also check my solo zones. I can't see. That's okay, as long as it wasn't a Jag. Let's see. Yeah, guys, as soon as I heard that the Jaguar was the great one, I knew I was going to try to grind for one of these, because I absolutely just love Jaguars. So, so yeah, I was going to do this whether it was complicated or not, in case you guys are wondering. I was debating it, like really heavily debating it, just because I kept hearing that it was complicated or difficult. But once I got in here and started doing it myself, it's really not that complicated. The only thing about it is that you really can't use tents because the jungle is so thick that it's really hard to find a place where the game will let you use a tent. So you pretty much have to just run your way through the solo zones. But honestly, I find it fun because you never know when you're going to come across a Jaguar that's going to attack you, or what's in front, what you're going to end up finding. So I really do enjoy it. See, we might have one in that corner, but I couldn't get my tripod located in a place where we could hunt that corner. Oh, I thought I saw another caiman. Like I said, I do shoot caimans along the way. If I see level 6s or above, I usually do pop them. I just make sure that there's no Jaguars around before I shoot, because I love hunting caimans. So I kind of do both in the same time. Like I said, though, I'm herd managing my caimans. So, in case you guys are wondering why I'm not shooting every single caiman, it's just because that I have my own sizes that I like to shoot. Now, we may or may not be able to reach this on my tripod. Around the corner is where my Jaguars usually spawn. So, they're either going to be right around the corner, or they're going to be a little bit further back. If they're a little bit further back, we should be able to reach this tripod. If they're right around the corner, we'll have to shoot them from the ground. Honestly, I'm not finding many males, so I'm assuming that mine have already bounced to the ponds since the last time I played. So we might have to spend a little bit of time today running the river and some of the ponds during today's streams. That's just the nature of this grind, though. What is it, Duke? Duke's sensing something out here. Probably another caiman, is my guess, but I'm not seeing eyes. Oh, threat nearby. Is it a caiman or is it a Jag? Hoping for the latter. I mean, we're in a pretty good place if it's a Jaguar. Where? Which way, Duke? Oh, there you are. A little female. Dude, tell you what. Get out of here. I ain't interested in you. Moving on. Guys, I'm sorry. Last time I hunted this, I swear to you guys, the last time I was hunting, there was Jaguars everywhere. Apparently, since I last shot them, they've moved to the ponds or something, because they do jump pretty frequently. At least on my map, they do. So I can usually get about 3 or 4 runs, and then I'll start having Jags that'll jump to the ponds. So, as of right now, we're unfortunately just not having good luck as far as, like, where they are. If we reach the end of this, we're just going to go ahead and start checking our solo zones, because it looks like a lot of mine have moved on, or they might be coming in late. I really don't know. I don't know what was stopping me there. Oh, that's rough, Zira. Yeah, my wife, she actually had to get up this morning and go to work, and luckily, whenever she has to work on Saturdays, which is not every weekend, thankfully, but whenever she does have to work on Saturdays, she thankfully it's always a short day, so it's like a 4-hour day, and she always gets off at 12. So she had to get up this morning and work too. I don't know if she has to work next weekend or not, though. But I'm glad that I can provide, hopefully, in providing you with some entertainment in the meantime. Guys, I don't know why my banks are so empty. I'm not kidding. Like, I really don't know if maybe I just need to reset time and go again, or if they're all on the ponds and rivers right now. Because there shouldn't be this little amount of Jags. Like, I've only seen one Jaguar so far, and it was that female at the very beginning. And I'm pretty sure... I am pretty sure that I'm supposed to have more Jags along this way than I've seen this evening. I do have a good setup. I promise you guys I do. It's just right now it looks like it's crap because there's just nothing here. Yeah, I don't see any Jags. That's very weird. Let's go down here. This is the end of my run. I'm very surprised how little Jaguars we found. Where was that thread at? I don't think that's a Jaguar threat. Yeah, Duke's looking at the water. It's definitely a caiman. By the way, guys, for anybody that doesn't know, if you are getting stalked by a caiman or by any kind, or a tiger or anything that's like trying to stalk up on you, if you have your spotter a dog on you, or you're a bloodhound and you have the spotting ability, just put the point on the size of animal that's stalking you, whether it's tigers or whether it's jaguars. If you hit this while they're stalking you, your animal will actually stop what they're doing and point the direction that you're being approached from. It has saved my life so many times in this game. So yeah, guys, always remember that. Take a dog with you, whether you're hunting tigers or jags. And if you're getting stalked by a jaguar or tiger, just make your dog point to the size of animal that's stalking you. And it actually will point towards the direction that it's trying to approach you from. I'm thinking we might have to go ahead and jump to the ponds. Part of me is wanting to go through those one more time and just double check, but I didn't think I'd have to do a main menu reset. I mean, I know I was already like at 2. There's a Jag. It's a mythical too. Get out of my tent so I don't spook it away. What's up, buddy? Okay, so maybe I was just a little bit early. That's my guess, is that I was just a little bit early to the party. Okay, so now my Jaguars should be in their zone. So maybe I should start doing it at 2200 instead of 2130. Sometimes 2130 they're there, but apparently they're not there right now. So I guess we will do a second run because that Jaguar was not here at the beginning. So yeah, we'll just go through them all again. Again, I am learning as I go. This is my first time doing this grind. I'm pretty educated on the Jaguar itself, but... Where are you? Level 7? I'll take you. Somehow that did not penetrate the water. Oh well. That's fine. I always shoot 6s and aboves whenever it comes threat. Oh, you're gonna come back. What's up, buddy? You ain't gonna go nowhere. Buddy, what were you thinking, man? I mean, I literally fired a round at you a minute ago. What are you thinking? Take you home with us? Alright, dude. Let's go find this Jag. Oh, it's just right there. Never mind. It didn't go nowhere. Take that. Nice little gold. Oh, hi. Wolf, if you're still in the stream, man, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you very much. I was just focusing on my Jags. And I'm not sure if you're still there or not, but if you are, I hope you have a great week. I hope you had a great week. And hope you've been hope you've been having some good times and everything. Again, I am kind of distracted at the moment, guys. I'm kind of calculating in my mind everything. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, my Jaguars come in a little bit late, it seems. So I need to stop doing it at 21:30 and start doing it at 2200 on the dot. So now my Jaguars are finally showing up. See, I told you guys that my Jaguar grind was working. Just for whatever reason, they weren't here. But they're here now. It's all that matters. Oh, that must have been a heart shot. That was nice. Go over here and grab this guy. That will be number 31. Nice little rosetted. Still no legendaries for me yet, guys, in case you're wondering. I do not have a diamond Jaguar just yet. I do have a couple of rares. I don't want my camera. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but especially on consoles since the last update, the camera command is very sensitive. Like, I don't know why. You're supposed to hold square to activate camera, but for whatever reason, sometimes you can just tap it right now, and it's making you bring out your camera. It's very annoying at times. Level 4, I need to leave you. So I'm just going to try to get up here. There we go. Run away. I'm not seeing any Jags up that direction right now. Let me see, is there a Jag? I think I see a Jaguar out there, actually. Dude, a lot of mythicals today. A lot of mythicals, no diamond yet. What's that? Oh, it's a Cappy. Come on. Dude, stop moving around so much. It's a quartering shot, but I think I got this. Oh, okay, never mind. He's juking me right now, boys and girls. How? Okay, yeah, I thought that should have been single. Yeah, it's a single lung. Okay, good. I was worried there for a minute. I was like, how did I not hit the vitals? Let's see. Where is his blood? Nope, that's not him. Dude, how am I losing these Jaguars' blood trails when I'm over here? Where is it, dude? Yeah, it was vitals. All right, good. He shouldn't have gone too far then. There he is. We'll take that. Another rosetted. It's only a matter of time, I'm assuming, until we get a diamond. I am waiting for that legendary to show up. Need to go down this. I'm gonna run down this way for just a minute, guys. I need to see if there is a Jaguar zone here, because for the past several runs, I have not had a single Jaguar on this stretch of land. But, I mean, it looks like a place that Jaguars could be. I mean, it really does. I just haven't had any here yet. Well, I'm going to keep running for a minute. I want to get to where I can see that whole bank. Like I said, I don't know why, but I just haven't had a single Jaguar at all. So even since the beginning, I ran this entire bank several times. And before I actually started setting up. Yeah, there's no Jags there. Very interesting. They just don't like that part of the shoreline for me. Doesn't look like anything's out there on that point. That's where they can be sometimes. That's why I have that tent there, is they can be on that point from time to time, so I had to put a safety tent there. They're rarely there, but... Anything? Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a few runs on our solo zones. What's up there, buddy? Level 2. Level 5. Dude, there's always so many caimans in this spot. I believe I have 2 females over here. If I ain't mistaken, I believe over here on this point there are 2 females. Caiman. I guess it ain't this point. I thought it was, though. There's a Jag. Legendary, let's go! There's my first diamond potential. And we smoked it, let's go! First potential diamond Jaguar. Already, man. Alright, are you a diamond? You are a diamond, let's go! First diamond Jag for me. Beautiful, man. My first diamond Jaguar. It's gonna be number 33 in the grind. Taxidermize him immediately. That's my first legendary, and it did in fact make diamond. Let's go. Let me refresh my stream real quick. Alrighty. I'll definitely take that. Also, guys, if you are coming here at a time that this stream is no longer live and you're enjoying what you're seeing here, please make sure that you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers hopefully this year, or maybe at least get to 700 by the end of the summer. So I really would appreciate your support. I still am not very satisfied with my Jaguar count right now. I do believe that we need to go check our solo zones. Because I believe a lot of my Jaguars have bounced since the last time I was grinding. Anything out here? Yeah, like, I really do think a lot of mine have bounced. fleeing. No, don't flee. Crap, where was he at? Okay, I need to put a new marker here, and I need to back my tent up some more. Because apparently they can be a lot closer than where I had it. Where was he at? Okay, there's his tracks. So let's see, where was that tent at? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to back this thing up. Let me see. Can I use the house, I wonder, and actually save this tent? Let me see. I've always ran downwards from the house instead of up. Let me see what it looks like from this angle. If I could use this at the whole time, then I'd be a little bit bummed, but at least now I'll have another tent that I could save. For whatever reasons. Oh yeah, I just need to use the house is what I need to do. Alrighty then. So let me actually go and get this tent back. There we go. Because we definitely do not need that. Don't know what color he was. Let's see if this is him. Okay, so he's just a spotted, so we're good. Go on, Cappies. I'm so happy I got my first diamond. Very, very happy with that. It seems that diamonds and mythicals are actually pretty easy to get for the Jaguars. Because I don't have very much I don't have any herd management that I know of, and I'm getting, like, big animals pretty consistently. Then again, we did just get the Great One Mule Deer, so I still could be having some of the luck from that. Alright, what we're gonna do, now that we're finishing up this run, next time that we reset time, we are still gonna be checking our main zone. So in case you guys are wondering how I go about checking my solo zones, I'll still do the same run, but what I'll do is that I'll fast travel up here, and I'll see what's in this area. After I shoot whatever's in here, I will then run to these three. And then from there, I'll come down here, see what's in this area, and then if there's nothing there, or if I already shoot it, then I'll run up here and do this one. So, that is kind of how I do things. I just kind of zigzag my way until I've checked every single pond. And I find that a lot of fun, because you have to really do some hunting that way. There's barely any places that you can put your tents, unfortunately. So it doesn't look like we have any jags down here right now, unfortunately. Now, we do have a jag over there, though. Because I'm pretty sure we spooked one when we went over there, if I ain't mistaken. So I might... I don't know. I'll tell you what we'll do. Even if there's one over here and we spook it, it's okay, as long as we'll know. Because I'm not sure if there's one over here or not, but we'll see. If we get a spooked call from a jag. As a matter of fact, I think I just saw one running away, actually. So we'll go check that corner here in just a second. Not seeing one on that bank. Okay, let's go check this corner. Because what I'm thinking of what I might do is put a tent out there on that point. Or try to figure out a way to come over here and check this side. Because there can be a Jaguar over here at times. What was that? Was that a Jag or was that something else? Okay, so it's a female Jaguar. Okay, so we do have a Jag here. And I know that we have some females. Okay. So, that is very strange. I knew that I had some females, but I don't know. But for some reason, I still haven't seen those two. I don't know what's going on with my Jaguar spawns. I might have needed to do a menu reset because I didn't do one at the start of the stream, and that might be the reason why we're not seeing many Jags. So we'll do a main menu reset in this next time reset and see if that helps things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're already past drink time. No, we still have about 20 minutes left, but that's okay. Let me run around this corner and see if there's anything else out here. Don't know if that's a Jag or a Cayman. Oh, there's a Jag. Female. So we're going to leave her for now. What's after us? Level 7, I'll take that. Can I please chamber another round? I think I shot over him. Come here. Well. Whoa. Hi. Okay, that was weird. Inviting the whole crew over here, apparently. Where's my dead one at? I thought I had a dead one here. It's a level 1. There he comes. Alright, we're going to grab this Cayman, and then I think we're going to reset time. Who's all in the chat right now, by the way? I see there's 2 other people with me. Who's all in chat? Is it still Wolf Boss and Zero? This is my guess. We did get a diamond Jaguar a few minutes ago, guys, in case you guys are wondering. I got my first diamond a minute ago. But what we're going to do is we're going to reset time. We're going to reset time, do a main menu reset this time, and then we're going to do one more run, but we're only going to shoot big males and females. We're going to claim the big males, but we're going to leave the females. And then from there, I'm going to try to go to these solo zones and try to shoot any male and try to do some swapping. Is what I think I'm going to do here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and reset time. Do 22 on the dot. You get a drink real quick, guys. Alrighty, I'm good. Don't see nothing initially out there. Yeah, I'm thinking that most of mine have probably jumped to the solo zones. That's my guess. Look back behind to see if one pops in. I do not see one. Come around here, check this corner. Yeah, we don't have a Jag here right now, unfortunately. Like I said, what we're going to do from here is just move on. And we're going to try to find all the females that I have, as well as any of the big males. If there's a big male, we'll shoot it. If not, then we're going to leave it for now, because I'm going to try to do a run where I'm going to try to do some swapping if I can. I'll claim any bigger males, but like if I have a legendary. But mythicals and everything else, I'm going to try to swap. There's those two. A lot of tapirs in this area. Level 5, level 4. Still no Jag here. Yeah, I'm thinking that my Jags are in the solo zones. Nope, right there's a Jag. Never mind. Okay, so that's just a level 7, so we're going to leave him. We're going to leave that guy. Like I said, we're just going to do swapping if we can. There's that level 7 we just had. That's right. Alrighty, so let him go. Yeah, we're trying to do this as fast as we can. We're just going to go down the line, look through every single zone, and if there's some females, we're going to shoot them and leave them. If there's no females, then we're just going to take what we can get. We'll just keep on moving along. A couple of caimans out there. There's one in the middle. Yeah, there is. No Jag here. No Jag out here. Comes a whole herd of cappies at me. Woo! Bunch of them. We got a Jag over here. Don't see a Jag. Okay. Let's move on. I know that I have two females somewhere that are side by side. And I need to get them moved if I can. I just don't know where they are. Level 7 tapir. They ain't terrible. Where is his blood trail at? Dude, quit worrying, man. We're good. I'm gonna grab this tapir real quick. Oh, it's right here? Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Oh, nice prayer. Sounds good, man. Good to have you in the stream, by the way. Glad to have you guys. We officially got a grind going. We got a diamond Jaguar a few minutes ago. That was my very first one. So, we did get a diamond. It was a spotted, or I think it was a spotted, if I ain't mistaken. Right now, what we're doing is trying to figure out where all my females went. What's this one? Level 7, so we're going to leave him. I'm going to spook him off first, though. I'm pretty 100% sure that we have some females around the corner here. Get him to flee. Like I said, we're not shooting at the moment because I'm currently wanting to do swapping. I have 3 females that I would like to swap, but for some reason, they're not appearing. I'm pretty sure they're on this coast. Like, I'm almost 100% sure that they're zoned. There they are. That one female, I can't tell. She might be a rare. I doubt it, though. Okay. Alright, we got both of them. Alright, we're going to let those lay. Because like I said, we're working on swapping right now. So we're going to let both of those lay. We kind of do need a tripod here. Okay, let me go get the tripod real quick. I want to put a tripod up so that way if there's anything over there anymore, we won't build up too much pressure. We'll keep that on us even. You got 2 diamonds? Let's go, Prayer. Congratulations on that. Yeah, we have Wolf Boss in here for a little while, and then we had Zero as well, but Zero's currently working. I don't know where Wolf Boss went. I don't know if he's still in the stream or not. I need to go check this one female though, because if she's a rare, I'm not going to swap her. I'm just going to keep her. Because that one female looks awfully dark. Come on, Duke. It's alright. It's alright, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to check these 2 rares. I do have a rare that is a rare that I have not seen anybody else get. Again, guys, there's a huge montage of trophies that will be coming out over the weekend. I've yet to edit it, but we do have a video that's going to be coming out either tomorrow or the day after. And I've got so many trophies off this map, it's insane. And it's just going to be a big montage. I think I've at least got maybe 12 or so of them, 12 to 16 animals, if that, maybe a little bit less. Okay, so that one is normal. This is the one I was wondering about. Okay, they're both normal, just the way the lighting looks. Okay, we're going to leave those. Nothing along this bank. I know that our other female is way down the line. So we're gonna leave those lay. And try to remember to not do a main menu reset. I'd like to make sure that we at least get all the females off the river that we can. I think I've only got 2 right now, but I'm just trying to speed my way through all these areas. Nothing here. Oh, whoop, I did not mean to fast travel here. We have one here though. We do have a Jaguar that's here right now. It's a male. Did not actually mean to come here though. Alright, I want to skip over this spot. Well, no, I can't because I got to I gotta make our way to that female. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put a tent somewhere that can save us time. But I don't exactly know where that could be, because if I put the tent over here on this side, it's gonna be too close to that zone there. Even though there's nothing there right now, Jaguars can be in that little area back in that slough or whatever you're gonna call it. And if I put a tent on this side of the bank, just so we don't have to run around this whole thing every time, it's gonna spook them. Or it could, at least. Let me see. Let me put it about like right here, maybe. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to this other side and see if there's a place I can put a tent. It's just I'm hoping that it ain't going to spook anything is my problem. I might actually hold off on that for now. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to run around this one time. Because we do have 2 other females that I want to shoot. But I cannot fast travel over there without spooking them, so I have to run around this whole thing. It'll be just a minute, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, we will try to put a tent maybe on this side if I can find a place that's 250 yards away from one of the zones that can be over there. I was having Jaguars down this direction every single run, and now all of a sudden they're not here, so I'm going to have to go check the solo zones. Alright. Okay, all we gotta do is shoot that one female that's gonna be on the opposite side from us, and then we can fast travel to where she is and try to hopefully get the other female as well. Because where I currently have a tent over here, it's actually fine as a claiming tent as well as one to get us to the other side quicker. But I'm gonna have to find a place down this shoreline that's that I can put another one. So that way if we come to that side and look down through here and we know there's not a Jaguar, we can just jump over here immediately. But not have to worry about spooking nothing. We might do that after we try to swap some of these. Alright, now we can peek around the corner. I don't think there's going to be any Jags over here. Yeah, we don't got a Jag here. So let's just move on down. Now the two females, we got one on the very tip point of this one, and then over there where that bank is, we have the two females that we need to shoot. I don't think I have anything else past this. I've never found any tigers down through there. But I might have to run on down through there just to make sure. Well, I spotted it. There it is. So we're going to go ahead and shoot her. We already know that she's not a rare or anything, so we are going to be safe here. Let her do her little animation. There we go. And now we should be able to just jump over here and then immediately shoot the other female. Alright. As long as luck is on our side, we should be able to just run around here and shoot our final female. That'll give us, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's either 4 or 5 females that we need to swap. If I ain't mistaken. So there's 1, 2 here. There was 2 there. So yeah, we have 5 females that we'll have to swap. Again, I don't know how well that's going to work on this grind, but we're going to try it. Oh, really? Our other female is not here. Dude, we needed her to be here. No! Why wouldn't she be here? That's interesting. Okay, so 4 females we gotta swap. I don't know where this one is. We're gonna run and see if she'll attack us, maybe. If she's in the area, she might try to stalk us. Dude, I don't know why she ain't out here at her zone. Very interesting that she ain't here. Alright, we're getting ready to move on to our solo zones and shoot males. Again, we're gonna we need 4 of them. So if we find legendaries, we will claim them, or if we find rares, everything else gets left. Is this her? No, it's a Cayman. And it's a Cayman I'm leaving, so he's gonna have to just chomp away at me for a minute. Anything down through here? Don't see anything, and I haven't found any Jaguars on down through there, so I think that's it. Alright, let's move on back up here to the top. We're going to go to our solo zones now, and we're going to try to swap out some of these Jags. First things first, we just gotta look around us and make sure there's nothing that we need to shoot. So there's no Jaguar. Whoop. Oh, it's tapir. Okay. So there's no Jaguar behind us. Make sure there is a tapir. So I'm not seeing a Jaguar out here. So we should be good to go ahead and make the run to this pond up here. I would take the four-wheeler, but honestly, I'm just going to be running into trees all the time, so there's no point in taking the four-wheeler. Alright, let's start getting our solos taken care of. Hopefully, we'll be able to find these 4 pretty quick. Hopefully, like, the first 4 ponds all have males on them, because we only got about an hour in game now. And we need 4 males. So, hopefully they'll be right here. You're fine, Zero. I'm honestly jealous. Steak sounds really good right now. What we're doing, in case you guys are wondering, we are currently trying to swap 4 females that were on my river. So, I shot 4 of them, and now we have about 1 hour in game to hopefully find 4 males that we can replace them with. Like I said, if we find a legendary, we'll go ahead and claim it, or if it's a rare, we'll claim it. But, outside of those 2, we're just going to leave them lay, and we're going to try to swap them if we can. Now, guys, in chat, just so I'm sure about it, in order to swap animals, do you reset time first and then main menu reset, or do you main menu reset and then change time? You guys, whenever you're swapping animals, which direction do you do? I haven't had to worry about that since the road deer grind, and that's been a while. For anybody that does swap animals, does it matter which one you do first, or? Because I can't remember. Dude, we got a Jag at this number 1. I found a mythical here last time. There we go. And it's a male. Alright, that's good. Hopefully he does not kill us, because that will waste a lot of time. I just need to get out of this stuff so I can get my eyes on him. Ah, really, man? Dude, I really do hate hunting at night. Especially in this thick jungle. Now, last time I was able to shoot him, he was like right here in this corner. So I'm assuming that's where this one is. But I don't think we're being hunted, at least. There he is. Nope, that's a tapir. Never mind, there it is. No, that's a female. Okay, interesting. There you are. Level 7. Alright, that will work for us. That will work for our needs. Dude, what? Was there a tree there or something? Dude, that wasn't fair, man. Come on. Oh my gosh, that was perfect too. Oh, crap, man. There had to have been a tree or something there. That really got under my skin right then. That really irritated me. A threat nearby, but I'm pretty sure it's the female. That male was getting out of here. Let me see. I would like to see what color he was, at least. Yeah, we've definitely missed. Oh yeah, there was a tree. It definitely had to have been a tree. Okay, so it was a black Jaguar. So at least it wasn't anything too fancy. But now we gotta make our way up to this other pond. The worst thing about these ponds is that the direction you have to approach them from, if you're wanting to get to them quickly, is the same side of the pond that they're on for me. So like whenever I come up to this next pond, they're going to be on the same side of the pond as I'm approaching from. So I am very, very likely to get attacked. So hopefully, if I do get attacked, we'll just be able to shoot them before they can kill me. Again, it's almost impossible to get your tents up in this stuff. So it's better just to run place to place. Yeah, I know. Like I said, that's the only thing about this map I don't like, is that I think that they went a little bit too overboard with the foliage. Just a little bit. Like, it's just enough to be irritating. And I kind of wish that they would, like, dial it back just a little bit. Obviously, we don't want a jungle that's wide open, but I mean, like, at least just just a little bit fewer bushes, a little bit fewer trees. Enough to where you can still somewhat see ahead of you without it being like, you know, very like 400 yards or meters away at a time. Like, I'd at least like to have about 50 yards around me at all times that I can see. You get what I'm saying? Just a decent amount of cover without being like right up in your face at all times. But then again, that is how the jungle is in real life, so they did a good job if they're really for capturing it for what it really is. What's up, Prayer? Welcome back, man. We're currently looking for Jaguars to swap. We have 4 dead females. We had an opportunity a minute ago to shoot a male. There had to have been a tree in front of him that we couldn't see because I had a broadside shot and I took it and it didn't even get hit. So he escaped, and now we're still looking for 4 different males to swap. All we're going to do though is just reset time. We're not going to do a main menu reset until we are ready to swap animals. So if need be, we're just going to leave those 4 laying. And we're just going to reset time without a main menu reset. And just keep looking for things to swap until we get all 4. Okay, so I don't see any jags at this pond. I don't think I've ever had a jag at this pond, to be honest. Now, the next pond, though, I definitely have had jaguars at, so... Yeah, guys, if you guys haven't already, please make sure you guys support the channel and the stream by liking it for me. Again, we do not get very many Saturday streams at all. So, make sure you guys like it for that reason, if no other reason at all. And also make sure that you guys subscribe. Again, we're trying to reach 700 subscribers as soon as we can. Hopefully 1,000 by the end of the year. I mean, I would love that. But it'd be really, really cool if we could at least get to 700 before my birthday. My birthday's on July 14th, and I was hoping that would at least be at 700 by then. 7K would be crazy. But, yeah, I'm at least hoping for 700 by my birthday. If not, no big deal. Also, guys, my vacation this year will be the week of the 14th. So there will not be any streams or anything happening for that entire week. My wife is taking off vacation, and it's our anniversary as well as my birthday. So we will not. So you guys will not have me streaming at all during the week of the 14th in July. Just want to go ahead and let you guys know that is my vacation this year, or at least it's my wife's vacation. I don't really have vacation considering that I'm not the one who's working at the moment, unfortunately, but we're working on a way for me to make some income. Okay, my dog's growling. So we've either got a jag up here, or we just had an ocelot or something running by us. Now, last time I came up here, I got killed. There was jaguar standing right here. This time, it looks like we ain't got a jaguar up here. Yeah, I don't see a jag. There's some tapirs. Guys, can male tapirs make diamond, by the way? Does anybody know if male tapirs can make diamond? Yeah, I know, Zero, right? Okay, they can't make diamond. Okay, I was wondering. Just out of curiosity, I do hunt them quite a bit. They're actually an animal I really enjoy hunting. So, I do kind of go out of my way to hunt them from time to time. I just don't really shoot them at night whenever I'm doing the jaguar grind for obvious reasons. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try the 4-wheeler because we're running short on time. So we're going to try to make it up the mountain in time. This is quite a distance, and I didn't want to run the whole way up there. Now, we are not going to do a main menu reset until we find the 4 Jaguars to replace the females. I was able to do that with the roe deer, so I know that it should work with these as well. But first things first, we got to find some males. Oh, you're fine, Zero. That ain't a problem at all. Like I said, this map may come to multiplayer after I am done getting the Jaguar. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be a one-and-done great one or if I'm going to want more than one. But after I've had my fill of Jaguars, this map will be brought to multiplayer because I just love this map as a free roam map. I think it's a lot better suited as such. But I also kind of sort of want another great one whitetail from this map because the whitetails seem absolutely goated on this map. And it would be really cool to get a whitetail great one from Peru. I think that'd be really cool. So we'll have to see what the future holds, but as of right now, that is my plan: is to get however many Jaguars I want, maybe 2. I've yet to see what the multi-mount for the Jags look like. So I do have a diamond and a black mythical that I can put in one right now. If it's 2 Jags, but we'll see. I'm also debating on if I want to rebuild my trophy lodge. Part of me is wanting to just make it a main lodge with all my favorite trophies in one lodge. But then again, I kind of sort of like the idea of having my favorite North American animals all together and then having like lodges for other things. So I was thinking about maybe like African and Amazonian animals. I might do that to give them their own stuff. So like the same place that I put Africa animals as well as Peru's animals will go in the same trophy lodge. Because obviously they're not European animals, so I can't put them in the European lodge. So we'd have to figure that one out. Oh, hello. That is a male. Why aren't you down here, though? That doesn't make any sense. Why is he up there? You stupid Jag. You're supposed to be drinking this time of night, sir. What are you thinking, boy? What he's thinking is he's going to stay out of the way of D-Train. He heard my four-wheeler coming, and he decided to hightail it out of the way is what he's done. I don't know what level he is. I would like to get eyes on him, though. He didn't flee. He just gave a warning call, so he's still in the area. But I think he's too far away to attack us. And honestly, I would like to see him before he sees us, if I can. Dude, I don't know where... There he is. Okay, so he is a candidate. He is not a rare. So we're going to go ahead and give him some love. Perfect. So we're going to let him lay. Oh, we already got a female up here. Okay, so we'll leave her. Alrighty. We really don't have much time to lollygag. Let's just get on to the next pond. That's 1 Jaguar, and we need 4. So I think instead of hunting the river, we're just going to worry about shooting the ones off the ponds right now. I usually like to do the river on my grind and then work my way to the ponds. But we just simply don't have time right now to do that. 500. Let's try to push it with a 4-wheeler. I hope it's still up here because we're nearly out of time, but they should still be here. Usually most animals will drink about a few minutes, like 15 to 20 minutes after the drink time ends in some cases. Hang on a second, guys. I see there's a lot of stuff in chat, so let me check on this last pawn, and then when we go to reset time, I'll catch up with everybody. I've been just focusing on the gameplay, so I didn't see that you guys have been chatting so much. I'll be right with you. That's what I was worried about, getting stuck in the trees. Okay. Dude. Awesome, Prayer. I can't wait to see those trophies, man. I just now saw where you said you're going to be posting the pictures of all those trophies. That's going to be a lot of fun. We do have a big montage video coming out for you guys over the weekend. Like I said, it'll either be tomorrow or Monday. But I've gotten a lot of trophies off this map, from diamonds all the way to an albino caiman. So, which that's honestly my highlight. I love my albino caiman. So, that one, you're gonna have I think there's at least 10 or more trophies that'll be in that montage, maybe. So I'm really looking forward to you guys seeing all those. Oh, that's awesome, Zero. You got your friends into the game. That's great. Yeah, I get you, Zero. Yeah, I knew you were joking. You're my lollygag? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna steal that one. That one ain't like laugh out loud funny, but I mean like I love play on words, and I see what you did with that. That's actually pretty good. For a play on word, a lollygag is actually not bad at all. I like that. It's actually not bad at all. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'll always make sure that I talk to you all, but I'm also one of those types of gamers that gets locked into what I'm doing, and sometimes I can focus too much on the gameplay and forget to look down at chat. So I will get caught up with you guys if that ever does happen. Yeah, we're not going to do a main menu reset. We'll just have to reset time here in a minute, because we got to keep hunting these pawns until we find 3 more Jags. We need to find 3 more male Jaguars, and then once we got those guys laying, at that point we can reset. We can do a main menu reset, and hopefully animals will swap. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go away from everything. Actually, let's go over here. So that's the pawn they can be at. Let's go over here, reset time. Again, we cannot do a main menu reset. If we main menu reset, we'll have 1 Jaguar that might swap. So I need to find 3 other ones before we fully commit to doing a full-time reset. And guys, I also wanted to apologize to you all. I think like a day after I did our last stream, my poll that I had out on the channel asking you guys if you wanted me to do the story on stream or not actually did pull ahead, but it was like a day after we did the stream. So I just want to say I'm sorry for anybody who wanted to watch me do a playthrough of the stories on this map. Like I said, though, it was winning out for me to just go through them at first, and then we already had the stream before it started pulling ahead. So I did complete the stories. I did complete the Pablo missions. If you guys don't know how that worked out or anything, it was really funny. I really enjoyed the story. Yeah, I really think it's very Way of the Hunter reminiscent now. Like I really do think their stories are really good. A few of their missions are a little bit tough, and I wish they'd make them a little bit easier to accomplish. But guys, did I main menu reset? Did I just reset the main menu? I think I did. Crap! I was focused on chat and I accidentally reset the main menu, so that means only 1 Jaguar could swap. Oh. Dude, this stream is rough today, man. I'm getting tired. Oh my goodness. Alright, well I guess we're going back to the river. We gotta do it again, guys. We gotta find females. We'll do a normal grind for now just to see. So we are gonna shoot males off the river and claim them this time, but dude, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. I'm so used to doing main menu resets that I just did it. Yeah, I know, Prayer. Like I said, that was totally on me. I'm just in such a habit of doing main menu resets that I just did it out of habit. Crap! So now I can't swap, or can't swap like I wanted. Wait, whoa! Was that a rare caiman? That might have been a rare caiman. I've got an albino and I've got 2 diamonds and 1 troll. As far as the trophy caimans that I found, I had 2 legendaries or 3 legendaries. I screwed up 1, and it was my biggest one. Unfortunately, I still taxed it. And then I got a shot 1, made diamond, and then I had a troll, and then I also had an albino. Dude, that looked like it had a white head. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But that caiman did look like it had a little something going on with its head there. I don't have enough time to sit here and wait on it, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I won't lose sleep over it either, Zero. It just happens. And honestly, for a grinder to always remember to main menu reset is actually not that bad of a habit to be in. But whenever you're trying to get all of your males to be along the river so that way you don't have to keep going back to the ponds, it really is annoying. Level 5, level 4. No Jag here. Dude, I'm starting to really question my setups. I'm wondering if I have my tents like too close to where the zones could be. I know that I'm 250 away from where I spotted animals before, so I know that my tents are in pretty good locations. But I'm starting to wonder if I need to just take time off stream tonight and rerun my river and just run the entire distance again, just to make sure. Hey, mythical, let's go. We're not going to shoot it. Like I said, unless it's a diamond, we're not shooting males right now. We're just trying to find females to swap. But hey, I'll take a myth. At least we know what we got there. Oh, I hear you, Prayer. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the same thing. It's just like I said, that would have been very profitable if I wouldn't have done the main menu, because we had 4 females that were dead, and that gives me 4 different males that I could have swapped out. And sadly, it wasn't going to work. Dude, I just absolutely love these caimans, man. Like, I'm honestly, like, at that point where I know that I'm Jaguar grinding, but at the same time, I mean, I love these caimans so much. Because I've always liked the caiman. Probably more so than the Nile crocodile, to be honest. So, I mean, like, I love shooting these things. They're a lot of fun to shoot while you're grinding. Plus, you can also get rares and diamonds of them while you're going, so, I mean, why not? Here comes the capybara army. So many cappies. In case you guys are wondering, there is no diamonds in that group. That's a group of 10, I think. And I have checked them out at night. There is nothing special in there. There's a bunch of them, but there's no like rares or diamonds of them, unfortunately. Dude, I don't know what it is about this section of my river, but like it looks so good for Jaguar. Yet I've never had a single Jag along this stretch of the river. Like, for whatever reason, this whole stretch through here has never had a Jaguar on it. It's had tapir and it's had cappies. Hey! And we got 2 males. Let's go, guys! Okay, so I knew that I was going to get Jaguars along that run eventually. Now we got to find a tent to place. I think I can even put a tripod down right here. Make sure. Oh, yeah. That was good. I love it, guys. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but there's just some sort of satisfaction that comes whenever you're doing a grind, and you're doing the swapping method like what we're doing today, and it's like everything just starts falling in place. I love when that happens. Alright, we're over 250, so we shouldn't scare them if we come back here. Alright, it looks like a mess, which it is, but that's fine. Alrighty. I need to actually keep running, to be honest. There are those 2 Jags there, but if there's those 2 there could be more on down through here. So I think I'm going to run, not the full distance, but just enough where I can see the render distance. So we're going to see if these guys... Okay, those guys are definitely spooked off, which is totally fine. But yeah, guys, in case you guys are wondering how I did my grind, this is exactly how I did it. And I would recommend doing this for any of you all. If any of you guys are trying to set up for the Jaguars, run the entire distance of the river. I know it'll take a long time, but run the entire distance of the river from the top all the way to the bottom. And every time that you find a Jaguar, mark where the Jaguar is, and then run back 255 yards or meters or whatever you guys are doing, and then place a tent. That way you know that you're hunting a potential zone in the future. And yeah, that's how I set up my Jaguars, and it really didn't take very much time after that, because even though I wasn't shooting anything, I was able to set up for those particular zones, which is really a time saver, to be honest. Oh, that's awesome, Zero. I'm glad that the times flew by for you. Hopefully my stream had something to do with that. I hope that I'm entertaining for you all. I try to keep very high energy on my channel. I try my best to make sure that I'm entertaining to watch as good as I can. There's a level 7. Dude, the way the moon shines on some of these caimans, it really does make it look like they got something going on. That one right there, though, he looks like he just might. That one might be rare, actually. Hang on. That might be a piebald. I can't tell. He looks like he has like a little white line going along this side of him. It's a level 5, and I'm tempted to shoot him, to be honest. But that's not a very good distance for water, especially where he's not broadside. Let me see if he might go on the land. If he goes on the land, we would definitely be able to tell at that point what he is. But I'm not passing up a rare caiman. Oh, he dove down. Crap. Well, I guess we'll have to just wait for another chance to get him. That albino that I got, it took me several time resets. He every time I'd find him, he'd be way too far away, or he'd be spooked every time I found him. That's fine though. Again, guys, we're just looking for females right now. We're not going to shoot the males unless they're legendary or rare. So, dude, get away. I don't want to shoot you right now. Hello, you pretty thing. How are you? Yeah, I'm just going to step into my tent because he'll get spooked in a minute and run away. But we're going to wait for this threat to die off because I need to go around the corner and look and see what happened to those 2 females. Because I had 2 females around the corner, and if they've respawned right back to where they were, because that does happen sometimes, that it's going to be amazing for us. There's a level 5. Dude, this guy is like relentless. Fine, if you want it that bad, I'll give it to you, buddy. I hope you learned your lesson. Okay, that's not our gator. That one up there might be. Level 2. I know it's a level 5. The level 5 caiman is the one that we were looking for. But we'll have to check that one out later. We'll go ahead and claim this guy just to make sure. Because he wasn't going to leave us alone, so why not? Oh, me too, Zero. Me too. Can you guys imagine if we got the Great One Black Bear in 44 kills and then came back and got a Jaguar like around the same number? Oh my gosh, that'd be incredible. If we came back and got the Jaguar in like 30, 40 kills, that'd be insane, dude. It's out of render. We probably need to run this a little bit. So sadly, at least the way it looks like that our 2 females just went somewhere else. I would like for that to come into render, please, so that way I can see what's out there. Okay, that should be getting close. Yeah, there's nothing out there. Okay. Just as long as I knew. Oh, that's cool, Prayer. Yeah, I don't think I have anybody in my family that's like police officer. Well, I have some people from my church that are that way. Like I have a sheriff that goes to my church and stuff, but I don't think I have anybody in my family that's some like enforcement of any kind. My mom and my sister are both teachers. But I don't think I have anybody in my family that's like police officer or anything like that, or dispatcher. No Jag? Unfortunate. I get that, Zero. I get that. Hopefully that gets better for you, though. If it's something that can't be improved, then I do apologize about that. Currently I got something going on with me too, and I'm not ready to disclose it just yet because I don't know which way it's going. But I currently got something that's hindering me as well, and that's the reason why my wife is currently the one making the money. But like I said, we're hoping that something will happen in the future that'll help me support her more. Dude, this used to be like such a popular place for Jags, dude. Like they like to spawn on that little bitty flat right there. And every single time I'd come down here and look here, there'd be a Jag. And now it's like ever since I did the live stream, they're gone. It's like they know that I'm live and they don't want you guys to see them or something. I'm gonna keep running around the corner. Like I said, what I probably need to do tonight after my stream, to be honest with you all, what I probably need to do is just rerun the entire place again. Because I am sure there's a few other spots that Jaguars could be, and my tents may be too close to them. So after my stream, I think what I'm going to do is actually go back to the very tippy top of the river, and then run all the way down to the very bottom of the river again. Just to double check and make sure that there isn't any other zones that's like too close to my tents or anything like that. What's following me? Buddy, get out of here. You stupid level 4. Yeah, chomp on me, I don't care. Ow! Oh, that's cool, Zara. And what you said too, prayer is actually pretty neat too. Yeah, I have a few people, like, in my whole family, if you will, that's had, like, law enforcement and stuff, but nobody that's, like, currently doing stuff like that. Okay. That's interesting. I know we had a Jaguar out there. I haven't got to see him yet, but we did have a Jaguar that we spooked out there at one point. How much time have we got left? Guys, this is so strange. Like, I'm just finding very little Jags. I think what we're going to have to do is just stop hunting the river for now and just hunt the solo places. Because I just don't think there's hardly any Jaguars on my river at the moment. I think a lot of them have bounced to the ponds, into the river. The smaller river. Because I'm really just not finding any Jaguars at all right now. So I'm thinking that a lot of them are on the ponds. Which is very unfortunate. Because we can't really swap females or anything if there's just no females here to be swapped. So yeah, as empty as this has been in 2 runs, I'm going to go ahead and say that a majority of mine are actually on the rivers and in the ponds. So what we're going to do is that, here in just a second, we're going to finish out the run either way. But here in just a second, we're actually going to, just jump to the ponds and just hunt the ponds and stuff. We are going to shoot everything. Anything that is not a female, we're shooting it. So, because we're going to try to get those to come back to the river for us. And we already know where one is, because we spooked it a little bit ago. So we'll go to that one pond and shoot it off that pond. And then from there, we will go to other locations. We got an hour in game, so we'll hunt out this last hour, and then we'll do a time reset, and then we'll just hunt the ponds in the small river for a while. Now again, guys, my stream could end at any point. My wife has currently just had a baby shower, and whenever they decide to come home, she's going to text me whenever she's on her way. There's our female that we need to swap, so that's good that she's actually here this time. Let's go ahead and pop her. Just so that way we'll have something we can hopefully swap. Now, if we can find just a male. If we could just find a male, then that'll be fine for us. I was tempted to go ahead and run the river, but I think that we're going to keep that. Alright, let's go up here and see if we can go ahead and get this guy down that we missed the last time. And if we can get him just to save time and whatnot, guys, we're going to go ahead and reset time. We're just going to go ahead and try to swap these two out. As long as we can just get it on the river, that's all that really matters. So let's run up here real quick and try to see if we can't shoot this male. And then if we can get the male, we're going to go ahead and reset time and do a main menu reset so they'll hopefully switch. And I'll check it later. Alright, Prayer, sounds good. I'll see when you get back, man. One second, guys. I'm just replying to my wife. She just let me know that they're currently eating there. So, if they're currently eating, then we still have some time to stream, it seems. I think that her plan was to go eat, hang out for a little bit, and then come home. So, we'll hopefully have quite a while to stream this evening. Let me refresh my stream real quick, guys. Alright, we're good. I always have to refresh my stream after I reply to text, because for whatever reason, YouTube can get laggy or get behind on me whenever that happens. And it's even like stopped my chat entirely at times. Okay, so last time he was on the opposite side of the pond. Of course, we can't see the pond right now, unfortunately. And hopefully the female leaves us alone. There already is a female up here that we're going to leave. But I think what we're going to do, really, instead of like swapping animals, I think that I'm just going to shoot males. Like, I think I'm just going to go down the coast, shoot all the males. And then whenever they get to a point like they are now, I'm just going to go through all the ponds and shoot all the males. Because, honestly, if I just have one female here and there, that's going to be fine. I'll just pop her. Because eventually she's going to end up at a pond. And whenever she gets to the pond, eventually I'm going to see her at that pond, and I'll know not to shoot her. Because any female that's on the ponds right now, I'm leaving. See if we can't get a good look at this guy. Where are you? Are you back over where you were? Oh yeah, that's a pretty mellow. Okay, we're gonna shoot him. Okay, we got him on the second attempt. Alright, so that's all we're gonna worry about. We have a male to swap with that female. But I think that instead of worrying about swapping, I mean, we just barely have any Jaguars at all on our pond right now, so, or on our river. So, still says threat nearby, so that female's probably trying to attack us. Yeah, that female's after our butts. If she kills us, it ain't no big deal. Like I said, I'm just going over here to look at him. I'm not going to claim him. I just really like black Jags, so I just want to come and look at him in the harvest screen, and then we're going to move on. Okay, she decided not to attack us, so that's good. Beautiful, man. I love black Jags. They're so pretty. Love these things. Alright, let's go ahead, reset time, do a main menu reset, and then we're going to try to focus on our solo zones. So, my plan is that we're going to go over here, reset time here, and then we're going to go to these two ponds. If there's nothing at these two ponds, we're they're going to fast travel down here and check this one. And if there's nothing there, we're then going to move down to the river and start working the river. And then once we get to the end of the river, at that point, we'll start working the other ponds. So, because we know there's nothing along the shoreline right now. Like, there's barely any animals at all. So, we're going to check these two ponds. And I'll tell you what, to save even more time, we'll check these two ponds, this pond. And then we'll come down here and check all of these. Is what we'll do. Okay, so we'll just focus on the ponds. Sorry, guys, I'm just brainstorming as I go. No, Zero, I'm not picking him up because we've got a female that I'm trying to swap him with. So, we're going to go reset time and do a main menu reset and hope that he swaps with the female. The female that was like way down at the bottom of my river, we're going to try to see if we can swap her for a male. Because I just want to get females off my river and onto ponds. But while I was sitting here thinking about it a minute ago, everything bounces. So honestly, we don't really have to worry too much about, we really shouldn't have to worry too much. Oh, whoop, wrong time. Sorry, hang on. As I was saying, we shouldn't have to... I'm trying to get my thoughts in a row, guys. I'm very sorry. I keep thinking about it, then it leaves my brain. ADHD at its final, so I'm very sorry. Give me a second. So we're going to do a menu reset. Hopefully they swap. And then what we're going to do from now on is that instead of swapping females for males, we're just going to shoot everything and claim everything. Because even though it might be a slower process, unless we have like two females like side by side, like we had a few minutes ago, there really shouldn't be a reason for us to swap them because everything's going to end up on the ponds eventually. So, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the females to go to the ponds and then just leave them. Alright, now I got my thoughts out. Sorry about that, guys. ADHD causes me to do that sometimes. Where my mind just doesn't want to work. I call it getting locked up. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you guys like the stream and help support the channel. Liking the stream helps other people find the channel. And also make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to reach 700. I'm hoping before my birthday on the 14th of July. But if we can't get to 700 by then, that is totally fine. That's just our goal. And I really, really appreciate your also support. We stream 3 days a week from 4 to 6 hours at a time. And then on very rare cases, if something came up like it is now, we also try to stream on Saturdays. But again, that's only if something comes up like what happened today with my wife went to a baby shower. So that's like a once-in-a-blue moon type situation, but we do try to. Alright. Nothing at this pond. Let's go check this one. Like I said, we're just going to focus the ponds for now, because that'll be our fastest method right now. So we're going to do all the ponds, check them all for males. We're going to shoot all the males and keep them this time. And then we're going to then work the small river. Dude, everything's just like right up in your face on this map, man. I get why, but it makes it very difficult to hunt sometimes, because you can't see nothing. I don't know how many ocelots that I've had warning calls from and never even got to see them through the woods. Because how thick it is. I mean, look at this. You can't even see 2 foot in front of you. Get out of my face. I need a machete, man. Dude, that'd be a fun side activity. What if they gave you a machete where you could chop your way... You could, like, chop... Dude, that'd be such actually a really cool thing. Imagine if they gave you a machete in the game where you could actually chop trails. So for you to follow. That'd be awesome, man. If you could literally have machetes on this map and you could like cut trails through the woods. Dude, that'd be awesome. So that way if you have like certain areas you wanted to hunt, you could have like a clear path to it. And plus just chopping things would be fun in general, so why not? Can't see nothing. Alright. And I really don't care too much if we spook something. If it says something is giving us a warning sign or something like that, we're not going to worry about it too much. As long as we know where what is, that's really all that matters. I have yet to have a Jaguar on this pond, to be honest with you guys. I've never had a Jag on that pond. I know they can be there. I just never had any on either one of those two. I've never had one on this one either, so we'll check them. You run into a bush for like 5 seconds. Oh, that's funny, Zero. Oh. There was one time where my wife was wanting to, she goes on to Whatnot and she does a lot of card shopping for us and stuff because we love like Marvel trading cards and whatnot. So she'll go on there from time to time and see if she can find us some pretty cool trading cards. And there was one time that she was wanting me to watch these people because they had like a whole line of Spider-Man stuff because Spidey's my favorite hero in Marvel. So she wanted me to watch that with her, and I had my character on auto run because I had I think like 500 meters to cover. And I think that it was either on Revon Thule or, I don't know, but I was up on a mountain side, and I thought that I had my character running in a straight line, but he kind of veered off to the side for some reason, and I ended up running off the side of a cliff and killed myself. And whenever that happened, my wife and I just died laughing, because it was so funny. I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden we heard, "Buh!" And we looked up at the TV and it said it had been knocked out by gravity. Oh my gosh, that was great. Just ran my character off a cliff. Yeah, I don't really care too much if we spook animals. If we get a warning call or a fleeing call, then we'll know to come back from a different angle. So, if we don't have Jags here, that's fine. Like I said, I haven't had a Jaguar at this pond yet, so... Yeah, okay. Now, the rest of these ponds I have had Jaguars at, so I'm actually kind of expecting Jaguars to be on the rest of these. But we are doing the main grind now, guys, so I know it's been a while since we shot anything. I'm sorry that we did so many runs down the river with nothing to really show for it. But like I said, yesterday, whenever I was working on this grind, they were on this river like crazy. Like, my setup yesterday was so rich with them, with animals. And then we get on today, and it's like there's nothing here. So, again, I did not expect this, and I am sorry. But I never intend for my streams to be boring with nothing to shoot. But like I said, last night they were all the way down this river, and now today that we live stream, it's like they've all bounced on me, and now they're all in the ponds. So I do apologize for the lack of animals, guys. I hope we'll find more as we go to these ponds. But that's the Jaguar grind. If you guys haven't seen the grind yet, this is exactly what you're dealing with. Like I said, it's not a complicated grind, but it is tedious and time consuming because these animals will jump all the time. And you have to constantly check your solo zones. And another thing that makes it very irritating is that the woods is so thick. I mean, like, just to show you guys, yeah, like, no matter where you find in the jungle, you're not going to be able to place a tent because these shrubs count. So unless you find, like, a little opening, like right there you saw where I might can place my tent there for a slight second. But unless you find, like a miracle opening or something, it is impossible to put tents up in this jungle. So you're pretty much just doing a lot of running during this grind. Which, I don't mind it too much, but, again, that is just part of the grind and what you do in it. Dude, that's so cool with the moon shining through the trees like that. That's so cool. I remember when Call of the Wild first came out in 2017. This game is so much different than what it used to be, in a good way, too. The game was buggy when it first came out, but, man, it was still fun. And, yeah, the new harvest screens that have been adapted and everything over time, the new great ones that came to the game, the graphic overhaul that they gave it. They did actually give it an overhaul, guys. If you didn't know about it, the game technically is a remaster. A lot of people don't know this, but in 2017, they were on a different engine entirely. And I got two females. Hey, guys. Hold up. We got two females here. Who wants to bet that those are the same two females that we shot earlier? And they've already moved to a pond. So we didn't even have to worry about swapping them with a male. We've already got two females here. Dude, that is beautiful. And we got a tiger to shoot from here as well. That is wonderful, man. Oh, we floored that guy. Oh, he was floored, man. Threat nearby. Yeah, I know. We got a female after us. I ain't worried about her, dude. Just let her do her thing. Oh, good night. Hello. Ow? What are you? You're a mythical. What the heck? Well done, my friend. Well done. Oh, goodness. Where did he come from? Very well done. That was the best stalk all night, and we weren't even the ones doing the stalking. Oh, my goodness. He deserves his mythical title. My goodness. Fakes us out with the level 7 just to come up behind us and kill us as a mythical, dude. That is awesome. That was great. I thought that was that female because she was definitely stalking us. Dude, it was like they planned that. That was planned. It's like they planned to have the male get shot, the female distract me while the mythical come up behind us and attacked us. Dude, that was very, very weird. In a really cool way. But where did he come from? Because I didn't see a spot for him. I mean, there was nothing we could have done there. I was panicking and I was trying to get my rifle out and I grabbed the 375 by accident. So I had to switch back to my 308, but I forgot to open the wheel and do it and use the wheel to do it. So I ended up going back to my binoculars. Next thing I know, we're dead. Yeah, that's my guess, Zero. Like I said, that's happened a lot to me. Like a lot of these pawns that I've went to, a lot of the times the Jaguars are on the same side as me. So what we're gonna do real quick is that we're gonna turn on the flashlight, and I do not like stalking these guys, so we're not gonna track him. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna find his tracks, and and then we're gonna try to see if we can also find his drink zone, because it's got to be here somewhere along this area. I don't see it here. Dark. It's a Grayson. For a minute there, I was thinking that was a Jaguar color, and I was like, I never heard of dark Jaguar. Did I? Oh, whoop. Whoop. I think he wants more. He is still around here, guys. He is out for blood, guys. He is out for blood. Oh, he's close. Woo! Nope. Crap. I thought he was going to turn a different way. Dude. What is up with him? He mad, bro. There's no way I can make that shot. Dude, they're so fast. It's so hard to get them before they run away. They either kill you or they're gone most of the time. Yeah, they really did set me up. They had to have planned that. That was genius by them, though, if they did plan it. Rosetted. Okay, so I think that his drink zone was actually over here on the side. If I ain't mistaken, I'm pretty sure that his drink zone was over here. Because I think I saw it. Yeah, this has to be it. There's a lot of tracks right here. I don't see... There it is. Yeah, so he's like right here. So he wasn't on the same side as us. But... yeah, he's right here. So I'll need to make a marker of that, and we'll come back and try to get him later, guys. Man, he was mad, dude. He was out for blood, that mythical was. He's like, he got me the first time, and then he waited for me to come back the second time. Dude, that's scary, man. Like, I wonder if he's actually programmed to do that, where sometimes they'll actually stay there in the same spot and wait for you to come back. What's up, Wolf? What happened? We had one of the most bizarre things. I might actually clip it, to be honest. We had something very bizarre just happen. So, we went to one of the ponds, had two females. One of the females was on the left side of the pond and started stalking me, so obviously there was a threat nearby. And there was a level 7 on the other side. So we shot the level 7 and started to go after him, and I just paid no attention to it because I figured it was the female. Next thing you know, a different tiger comes out from the right side of the pond and kills us, and it turns out to be a mythical tiger that we didn't see when we first approached. So it looked like they had actually set me up. It's like they intended for the level 7 to get killed, had the female to distract me, and then that left me open for the mythical to kill me. Like it was so interesting. Like I've never seen that before. I don't think that it was actually something that the game had programmed, but if it was, dude, that was awesome because to have the female literally distract you and make you think that's the threat that your dog is giving you, just to have another jag come out from somewhere else. I mean, if that was literally what was supposed to happen, then that was amazing. But I don't think that's what it was. I think that it was just coincidental. You're doing the missions, Wolf? If you need any help in doing those missions, let me know. I've got a majority of them done. There's only a few that I haven't touched, just because I'm pretty much going to have to do them up in the mountains. And then there's a couple of ocelot missions that I just can't get done because every time I find an ocelot, it spooks. So, and I can't ever lay eyes on them. Like, every time I have an ocelot warning, I can never find it, because it's always too thick in the brush. Yeah, very true, Zero, but the thing about it is I don't think that they would make them, like, work together as, like, a unit. If they did, that is really cool. But that's the thing, is I think that was just coincidence. I think that we just ended up having two different Jaguars stalking us at the same time. and the mythical just got to us first because that female was on the total opposite side of the pond from us, and I just think that it's too coincidental for that to happen. I just think that we just ended up having both the mythical and the female go after us at the same time, and the mythical just got to us first. But it did look surreal, man. Like, it really did look like that they had planned that out. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of that clip. I wouldn't really know how to title that or anything, so that's fine. I'll leave it for you guys here in the stream. That could be something that you guys can hold on to since you guys were here. That way not everybody was here for that. But that was really, really cool. Alright, so now we've got these other pawns to go to. Guys, is it just these 4 here, or is this 5th one up here count? I think it's just these 4, ain't it? I'm pretty sure it is. For those pawns over there, I'm pretty sure it's just these 3 or 4 that can find the Jags on. If anybody in chat wants to correct me on that, I'm pretty sure that I'm correct in that. In the hotspot map, I'm pretty sure that these 4 can all have Jags, but I don't think that any of these can. How far up is that? It's pretty good distance. No Jags there. Okay. Thank you, Zero. I was pretty sure that I was right. Like, all their drinking areas are like the ponds that are hugging the river. If that makes sense. At least according to the gods, it looks like that all the ponds they can be on is like the ones closest to the riverside. Get out of my way, trees. I'm trying to make good time. Ah. It is so hard to drive through here and not bump into trees, man. I bet there's animals out there right now just sitting there thinking, what is that noise? Alright, we're nearly there now. It's about time. Also, guys, I want to go ahead and let you all know that my wife and I are currently grinding wolves, she really loves getting her twin souls, and she said that she's wanting at least one, she's actually thinking about going for every single wolf variation because she loves wolves. So, I've been grinding some of my wolves, and I've got a few more legendaries that showed up, a few of them made diamond, a few of them trolled. No great one yet, but I will let you guys know that if a great one does show, we will save it for a live stream. I'll make a short for you guys to show you guys that what my reaction was. But I will not shoot any great ones unless we're live. That is kind of my thing here on the channel. Is I don't want to shoot anything off stream. But I might. If I shoot it off stream, I mean it'll be a duplicate of an animal we already have. But any of my first great ones, like the Jaguar, or any other great one that comes out in the future, or whatever we have, I will not shoot any first on my off stream at least. If it's duplicate animals, I'll probably shoot them. But yeah, very true, Zara. Yeah, they can make fun of me all they want, but they're also running into trees. So the joke's on them. Dude, that really does come in handy sometimes, though. I can't tell you how many times I have seen people get stalked by Jags, and the Jaguar gets stuck on a tree, and it helps them get the kill. I hope our four-wheeler didn't get too close to these pawns. I know that it didn't get close to this one, but this one here in the middle, I may have gotten a little bit too close for comfort on that pawn. I guess we'll find out when we get there. What time is it getting to be? Oh, we're good. We still got another hour and a half in game. At the tree. Also, guys, I want to let you all know that the black bear grind is going to be put on hold for now for black bear number 2. Colton is going to be gone until the 27th, I believe he said. So until he gets back, we are going to hold off on the bears. That's Colton saying he loves watching me grind those, and he's also wanting to race me whenever I get to 162 of them. So I told him that we would wait for him to get back from his vacation before we return to the black bear grind. So in case you guys are wondering, the next couple of weeks we'll be doing Jaguars only because I really want to get this Jaguar. But after we get the Jag, I'll have a decision to make because, like I said, right now I'm kind of thinking I just want one of these. Just because of the way the grind operates, I really don't feel like just doing constant running all the time for these great ones. But like I said, I'll make up my mind by the time that gets around and let you all know. But I'm really, really thinking that we will do a whitetail grind. Like, I really do want to do a whitetail grind on this map. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, that's kind of where I'm at with Peru right now, guys. Is I'm kind of thinking that we may be one and done with the Jaguar great ones. Hello. Look, that's a female. That is also a female, so that is good for us. So these girls will just get left. So this is a good example of what we're doing right now, guys. So basically, any male that we find, we're shooting. Any female that we find, we're leaving. And then whenever we go back to the river to start doing our river grind, any female that shows up, we're going to shoot it anyways. Because eventually, she will bounce to a pond. And we really shouldn't have to worry too much about doing swapping methods, because eventually they're all going to end up on these ponds anyways. So, yeah, I don't think we have to worry really about swapping anything. Alright. We got a pretty decent distance here. I think we're going to visit this pond first, but where that's so far away, we're definitely going to take a four-wheeler. Come on, let me place it. There we go. Stupid restrictions. I hope another thing that comes to the game soon is we're going to customize four-wheelers and our clothes. I would love to get my ghillie suit and put the real tree when I look to it. I think that'd be amazing. And then also to do that with a four-wheeler, get a camouflage four-wheeler in the game. Yeah, I would love to be able to customize four-wheelers and our backpacks and everything. That'd be awesome. Threat nearby. That has to be those females. I can't think of anything else it would be. Could be another male, but that's fine. Dude, are they chasing me on the four-wheeler? Okay, I was wondering. It still said threat nearby with me driving the four-wheeler for such a long time there. I was wondering if they were chasing me. Can they chase you on a four-wheeler? That'd be interesting. Ah! Tree! Limb! Alright. Straighten back out. That should be close enough. I don't know why that's happening too. Your character will just jump off the four-wheeler, like literally jump. But yeah, guys, like I said, if a Great One Wolf, because my wife and I have been grinding wolves off stream, so if my next Great One Wolf shows up, I will try to save it for a stream as long as it's not like a lot of days in between. But if not, I will be making a video for you guys, so that way you guys can watch me shoot it to the video. But any first on the channel will be saved for live stream. But like I said, if I'm supposed to stream, let's say on Monday, and I get my Great One Wolf tomorrow, I'll just wait for Monday to shoot it. I'll give you guys a reveal short showing you guys that I got a Great One up here, and we'll actually shoot it the next day. But if it's like, whoa, oh dear, oh okay, we're good. I think that wasn't good there for a minute. I'm not hearing any growls. We did have a threat indicator there for a minute. We might be getting hunted. I hope we're not. But if we are, we're probably going to die again. Because I am just absolutely horrible at shooting at shooting the jaguars before they get to me. I think I have yet to even shoot a jag before it gets me. I think every single jaguar that has hunted me has killed me. I am just terrible at making that last second shot before they get you. I do not know why. I just cannot make that shot for the life of me. Okay, that's a female. That's good. There's this one we can shoot. So that threat indicator, I don't know if that was one of these animals or if that was something different. But at least we got another Jag that we can shoot now. Perfect. Another one to the tally. But yeah, I have noticed this is kind of how the Jaguar grind goes. You'll get them on the shoreline, and then you'll end up like killing like 16 to 20 of them, like 2 or 3 knots in a row. And then out of nowhere, they'll just like disappear. And then you have to then it takes a lot of time to go back through the ponds and shoot them until they go back to the river. So it's a very spurty grind that I've seen. You have spurts of killing a bunch of them, and then spurts of just barely finding anything. So like I said, I kind of wish they would have had fewer drink zones for them, and I kind of wish that they'd be easier, they'd be like more approachable ponds. Just to give you a little bit more of a chance to spot them before they spot you. But I know beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. Alright, you know that one Jaguar, the threat indicator that we got may have came from this pond over here. It very well may have came from this pond over here. That's an ocelot. Can I see it? Like I said, every time there's an ocelot, I have barely ever been able to shoot them because they're always in this thick stuff, and I can never find them. But we're after Jags right now, so I'm gonna keep on moving. Yeah, I'm wondering if that one, whatever was stalking us a minute ago, I wonder if it actually was on this pond. Because we were kind of close to this pond. Oh, what was that? That's a tapir? There's a Jag. No, that's an ocelot. Never mind. And that's a peccary. There's like everything here but a Jaguar. Like everything is at this pond except for a Jaguar. Like there's even a grouse in here. That's hilarious. And a capybara. Yeah, I don't know if there was a Jaguar here or not. I'm tempted to find all the zones on this pond, though, just to make sure. But we did have a threat indicator before we got to the other pond. And that could very well have been a Jaguar on this pond. So I guess we'll run for a minute around this pond and just see if we can find tracks of a Jaguar. Just so that way we know if there is one up here or not. Again, I'll probably revisit this pond either way at some point in the future, because we did get a threat indicator earlier. And I think that the Jaguars and Caimans are the only things on this map that can actually stalk you, so I'm pretty sure that that there was one on this pond, and that it just decided not to stalk us for whatever reason. What are you? Come here. Level 6. Got it that second shot. I love these things. I can't help but to shoot them sometimes. They're just so unique, man. Alright, it is 2319. Where's that from? 2319! 2319! That's Monsters Inc., isn't it? Yeah, that's a Monsters Inc. reference. 2319. That's funny. Alright, let's go to this pond and check it out. And then I think we're actually gonna run to the other pond this time. Because if I fast travel to that outpost that's between those two ponds, I'm pretty sure that's gonna spook off whatever's there. So, we're gonna go to this pond, and then drop down to the river and start running the river. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. My mom is calling me. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am coming back. Sorry about that. My mom and dad are on a cruise, and she was calling me to check on me and my wife, and she didn't know that I was streaming. So give me 1 second. Let me refresh my stream real quick. Alright. Thank you guys for not leaving, by the way. I see that all of you guys are still here with me, so thank you guys very much. I appreciate the support. A lot of people would leave after something like that happens. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. So let's go down here to this pond. Oh, first time I've ever had a Jaguar here. And of course he's on the same side as us. Because why wouldn't he be? There he is. And he's a mythical too. I don't think we have any trees between us. I really want to make this shot. There's a tree right there. Don't leave. Come on. What? There was a tree there. Are you serious? Come on, man. Stupid trees, brother. That makes two different Jags this evening that we couldn't kill because there was a stupid tree that we couldn't see. Dude, that is so annoying. Like I said, that's the only drawback about this map, is it's very, very thick. I love it to death, but it can be annoying at times. Oh my gosh. Stupid Jag, man. Stupid Jag. He's just a spotted, so I mean, at least he wasn't a rare, but that is still very annoying. That is still very, very annoying. Go ahead and mark his area, so that way we know to come back to this. Alright. Like I said, I would fast travel up here, but I'm pretty sure I'm spooking whatever's going to be on these ponds. So I think what we're going to do is actually like run down to this river and follow the river. And then whenever we get to this little crossover here, we're gonna cross the river and then come up here and check these two. Is what we'll do. So we're gonna run the river a little bit and see if there's any Jags down in there. And if this guy finds us, that's fine, as long as we make the shot. That's all that matters. But we're just gonna run down here to the river real quick. But yeah, my parents, they went to Costa Rica, then they went to Port St. John. They're having a really good vacation right now. My mom actually retired this year, so this is like sort of kind of a celebration of my trip for her. And my dad's gonna be retiring this year at some point too, so it's kind of humbling for me because it's proof that I'm getting older. But at the same time, it's very, very sweet to see my parents finally get a break from all their hard work in their life, and they deserve the best. They did really well with me and my sister. Taught us the importance of work and being nice to people and being caring and everything, and being good Christian people. So, in my opinion, they really do deserve everything that they're getting to experience at the moment. All right, Jaggy, are you our mythical, or are you a different Jag? That is a male. I'm gonna try to get down here where we can see. Alright, you're not in the river. Oh, whoop, there. Where's he at? I just spotted him. Where'd you go? Okay, so he's apparently behind that rock. I don't see any other Jags on the other side. I don't know if this is our Jaguar, or if this is a different one that's drinking on the side here. I think it might be ours because that mythical came down this direction. I was kind of hoping he would attack us, because if he was attacking us right now, this would be plenty of room for us to find him. What was that? What kind of sound effect was that? I just turned off my flashlight and it sounded like I took down a tent. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Is that an albino? Is that an albino puma, or was that a gray? Okay, so this is a new Jag. I ain't gonna worry too much about that puma, because like I said, I'm not the biggest puma fan, especially where it's a female. But she did get stuck up here, so if we hear her running, we'll go check her. Okay, so that's just a Rosetta. Get off my screen, stupid camera. I don't want to use you. Dude, I cannot find this Jaguar for the life of us. Alright. I think we'll just keep on moving. Also, guys, please make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. We're trying to grow really quickly. We do stream 3 days a week, 4 to 6 hours at a time. There's that weird sound effect again. But we stream 3 days a week, 4 to 6 hours at a time, and we're mostly Great One grinding, but we also do other stuff on Call of the Wild. At the end of the month, we do a multiplayer stream where I allow you guys to come on and hunt with me if you're on PlayStation, and then we also do other games at times as well. Which those are mostly playthroughs of storyliners that we do if it isn't Call of the Wild. But I really would appreciate all of you guys' support on the channel. Okay, that's a female Jag, so that's fine to leave her. Yeah, that's what I thought, guys. This is what I thought. All of my Jaguars are on the rivers and on the ponds right now. So, yeah, that's the reason why we couldn't find anything today, guys. So, it really wasn't my fault. Just the first few runs, we couldn't find anything because there wasn't anything to find, unfortunately. Everything is on the river right now for me. I don't know why I'm looking for whatever that is. It's obviously small. Yeah, we're just going to run the length of the river. And then whenever it jets off into the bigger section, we'll follow that down a ways. And then there's a place where we can cross over. And then we'll go check those other 2 ponds. What's up, Raven? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. The only trophy we've got today is a diamond Jaguar. I finally got my very first diamond. We did clip it. It will be part of our montage. But like I said, I'm going to try my best to start working on that montage tonight. I have one clip that's over an hour long, and I think it has like 4 trophies I have to find in that hour. And then I have several clips of other trophies that I got off stream this week. But yeah, Peru has been extremely nice to me. It's given me several diamonds. It's given me some really cool rares. So my favorite trophy I've gotten off this map so far, though, is my albino caiman. He's a level 6, but I did get an albino caiman. And he's just beautiful as he can be. He's really cool. So that's my favorite trophy I've gotten off Peru so far. But I am really looking forward to see what else we can find. Okay, that's a female, so that's good. We're just gonna leave her. Like I said, any females that we find, we're just leaving, guys, because we don't want them on the main river. So all males we're shooting, all females we're leaving. Stampede! Anything there that's interesting? Any level 5s with you all? Not that I'm too interested in Javelina, but big group like that, you want to look for rares and dimes. More? 2? 3. Okay, so nothing there. Guys, I'm going to run something by you all, and I want to see what you guys think about this. How would you guys feel? Do you think it would be too overpowered, or do you think it actually would be a good addition? If whenever you spotted animals, it would actually tell you what fur color it was. Do you guys think that would make it make Call of the Wild too overpowered at that point, or do you guys think that sounds like a W addition to the game? Because your character could clearly see the animal, and I think it'd be really cool if the game could tell you what fur color you're looking at. So that way, like, if you're doing the Jaguar grind, but it's at nighttime and you can't tell something's a rare, the game would be able to tell you. Like, I've been thinking about that a lot recently, and I think that'd be such a W addition to the game, is if they made it to where when you spotted animals, it would tell you what their fur color was. I think that'd be so helpful. And then the other addition to the game that I wish they would add is that instead of just having the weights on their tracks, I wish it would also show you like what level they were. So that way, if you can't remember exactly what weight the animals have to be, it would just tell you. So, like, say I walked up to this track and clicked on it, it would tell me if it's a legendary or something. Like, I think that'd be amazing. Where it wouldn't tell you what fur color it was, that would be for the disturbed vegetation. So, like, the disturbed vegetation would show you the fur color, and then you just have to click on the track for it to tell you what it was. I think that would be incredible to add to the game. Make it to where when you spot animals in the scope, it would immediately tell you what fur color it was. And then give the tracks the same ability. So whenever you click on a track, the game would would be able to tell you what level it was based on the weight. That way you wouldn't have to memorize the weights anymore. Yeah, let's go, Raven. Zero says it sounds like a W addition to the game. Oh, hi. Run, character. Don't just stop and... Yeah, we're probably dead. Yeah, we're dead. Darn it. I think that was that female. I don't think that was the male. Because we had a female on the other side of the river, and the male fled. If you guys saw, the male was like up here, and he fled. So, I am pretty sure that that was the female, and that she probably crossed the river to get us. Which, that's fine. She can have lunch. I mean, that's just gonna happen in the grind. You're gonna get killed. Honestly, I gotta say, I know that the tiger is a one-shot kill, but I really think that the jaguars are more dangerous. But then again, I haven't hunted tigers since the update. But at the same time, I really do think that that the jaguars are a little bit more dangerous. They're smaller, the grass hides them a lot easier, and they're just tougher to kill, in my opinion. A jaguar, I mean, they're big. It's easier to see them on their map whenever they're stalking you. So it's pretty easy to see them before they see you. But as far as the jaguars are concerned, just because of their size alone, it makes them a harder animal to shoot whenever you're getting attacked. Yeah, we'll try to make our way back down to the river and just keep looking. I'm sure that there's a bunch of jaguars on our river. I don't know which part of the river they're going to be on, but where we have very little on the big river, and where there's not very much on the ponds, that's pretty much only leaving one place they can be. So I'm pretty sure that our mini river is actually swarmed with some jags at the moment. Make sure I'm going the right direction, which we are. But yeah, I think that we've only got like 2 jaguars left on the ponds that we didn't shoot. So, and then the rest of them were empty. So I'm pretty sure that all the rest of our jags were either on the main river and just weren't spawning in, or they're on the small river here, and we need to find them. What time of night is it getting to be? Oh, it's 0-100. We need to reset time, actually. Let's see. Let's go back. We got to reset time. That's unfortunate. Well, what you been up to, Raven? Anything interesting? Been doing anything fun? But yeah, guys, I don't know where to go on the Discord. I might have to put ideas on there, because I've been having a lot of really cool ideas for Call of the Wild. But the two that I'd really love to see added to the game is I would love that when you spot the animals, it would show you the trophy rating as well as the fur color. That way it's like really helpful at nighttime, especially. And then the other thing I would love them to add to the game is the ability for the game to tell you what level the animal is when you pick up a track. So that way, whenever you pick up tracks, it would be able to tell you if it's a fabled or a legendary just based off the weight. Because there's a lot of people that can't remember, and I'm one of them, that just cannot remember the weights of the animals. We actually have a jag down here. We have a mythical down here at this pond. So let's actually go down here and see if he's back. Because we need to shoot this guy if we can get a good look at him. And the wind's in our favor too, so that's really good. Why did it roar and that's a capybara? My headset said that ocelot was this direction, but the problem is I don't have a weapon to shoot it with. Yeah, there was definitely an ocelot in here somewhere. Oh well. I don't have a weapon to shoot it, so there's no point in me even looking for it, really. I hear that, Raven. I hear that. I'm just glad that we're getting a long stream this evening, guys. My wife, I guess she's having a good time over there, because she told me she's only going to stay about 30 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes, but she's been over there for over an hour now, so hopefully there's our target. I don't want to alert him. I need to get in closer. I'd like to be able to shoot this thing this time. Last time he got away on us because I hit a tree that we couldn't see. Let's relocate him. There he is. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 here? There is 2. Okay, so there's 2 Jaguars here. Obviously, we want to shoot the mythical first, but that 7 is giving us a really good shot as well. Is there any others on this pond? No. Hmm. No, don't turn. I had the shot, man. Dude, I had that shot. Stop. Dude, I want this mythical, but he won't. He's got a tree there. Okay, he's definitely in the open right now. I just need him to quit walking, man. There we go, we got him. Alright, where's the 7? There's the 7. Oh, seriously, he's gonna lose the spot? There he is. Oh, crap, he's gonna hunt us. That is fine. And we got both. Let's go, guys. W, let's go. We managed to get both of the Jags. Let's go. That was really well done on my part. I feel that was really well done. Very patient. Made sure I was able to get both those Jags down. That is awesome. Let's see. You also, your newer Xbox got fried. Oh, how'd it get fried, man? That's weird. How'd that happen? I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, you get a nice puppy? Ooh, nice. What kind of puppy is it going to be? Is one of your dogs pregnant right now, or are you buying a new one? What color was this myth? Because he looked interesting. Okay, so he's just a spotted. All right. Now let's go down to the river because we have another one that's right here. We got another Jag that's right there. I'm going to try to circle around, to be honest. Because if I can get on the other side of the river before he knows that we're there, I should be able to get a shot at him. Because we got another male Jag right here. And I'm going to try to get down here where I can get a shot at him before he sees us. Oh, a power surge? Oh. Honestly, my TV is somewhat fried because of that. Some of you guys already know this, but my television right now, the bottom section. So like when you're playing Call of the Wild, imagine like just under the HUD, under the compass and stuff. Imagine if all the way across your TV from that side, from that part of your TV down is just flashing and can't. I'm not really flashing, but like it won't capture the picture anymore. That is what's currently going on with my TV right now. The rest of my screen is working perfectly, but that whole bottom section of my TV it just doesn't work. And that happened to my TV during the thunderstorm as well. I had the great idea to try to play my video games while there was a thunderstorm going on, and my TV paid the price for it, sadly. You still ended up getting too close to this guy. I meant to circle around further, and I was distracted. I thought for sure that he wouldn't see us, though. I think he's on the back side of this rock, if I ain't mistaken. Let me turn off my light so I can see better. Yeah, I think he's on the other side of this boulder. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. You are a legend if you can name where that reference is from. A mixed breed, probably. I have to decide and add a new pup to the house because I only have 2 dogs and I'm used to having up to 5 at a time, so it's quiet. Yeah, I hear that. There he is. No, don't. Come on. Dude, you were right there. Shoot. I thought for sure he was going to stalk us. The way he looked right then, I thought for sure we were going to be stalked. Okay, so when it comes to this particular Jaguar, what we're going to have to do is go up here to this house and then work our way down to here, is my guess. Hey guys, can Jaguars be on these pawns, by the way? Or I don't think they can. I think that they're only on the right-hand side of the river, but if I'm wrong in saying that, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that I don't know if Jaguars can be on like these pawns. Yeah, let me know. What is those sound effects, man? There's obviously an audio bug in here. It's making like the tent sounds, and we're not even doing anything with the tents. Alright. At this point, I think what I'm going to do is actually grab our four-wheeler. And we're going to drive over there to these pawns because I want to see what those look like. Because I think that whenever we go over there and sleep over there and stuff, I think we're spooking them. If there is any Jags over there. Thank you. Grab this. Grab that. Okay, Wolf, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I didn't think that they crossed the river onto this side, but I thought I'd ask anyways. Zero, you got the right show. Not the right scene, but you got the right show. I'm just kidding. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was right. It's not the right scene, but it's the right episode. So yeah, you're right. You got the right episode. Sorry, I was correct too because it's not the right scene, but it's the right episode. Very nicely done, Zero. You are in fact a legend. Alright, let's go check out these pawns. Because I haven't been to these pawns. By the way, guys, well, I don't want to spoil too much. Like I said, I have a big trophy montage that's going to be uploaded to the channel either tomorrow or the next day. But I will tell you, one of the animals was killed right here. I was actually on my way to find this outpost, and I looked over there, and there was literally a Jaguar up here, and then the trophy I killed was like down here next to these trees. It was during the daytime. You guys will see the trophy on whenever the montage drops, but this is where I found one of my trophies in the middle of the day. Okay, so we got a female, so that's actually a good thing. So as long as there isn't a male up here, that's really all that matters. We got growled at by a female. So if we come up here and there's no Jaguars on this pond, then I'm just going to assume that that was only one female that was here, and I'm not going to worry about coming back for a little bit. Let's see. Anything else happening up in these parts? Oh, boy. Not again. Where? Is it the female or is it the male? I'm not sure which direction it's in either. Oh, hi. How did you get me? Crap. Mortal Kombat, Tiger style. I'm just trying to get my gun. Okay, that's the female. I can't actually kill her. Okay, she's running. She got bored. Huh. Good grief. Okay, so the good news is that we know there's just a female here. So, At least we know what's here. Now all we gotta do is check this pond. We're not gonna fast travel because the other house is like under 200 meters away, so, or yards. And guys, again, I do apologize for the lack of animals this stream. I did not expect for them to all bounce since the last time I did my grind. I did my grind last day before yesterday, I believe, or maybe it was yesterday. One of the two. And there was Jaguars all over my river. Like, it was working very, very well. But sadly, it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Like I said, whenever the last time I picked up all my kills, there was a ton of Jaguars on my river. And then now, as soon as I get on here today, it seems like all of my animals have just jumped to the ponds. So, I'm sorry for just doing a running marathon today, but that's all we could do. Get out of my way, stupid bush. More bushes? Whew. I'm telling you, if they would have gave us a machete, that'd been so much fun. Can you guys imagine having a machete on this map and getting to like chop like your own pathways to put things? That'd be really cool. So that way, if you wanted to like cross a certain mountain or something, but not have everything like right up in your face all the time, you can cut a path. That'd be so handy. All right, will we get a growl now? Like I said, I don't really care too much if we see the animals. I just want to make sure that there's nothing here, because most of the time, 8 out of 10 times, the Jaguar is going to give you a warning call when you get too close. Okay, so it looks like that we only have a Jaguar in that bottom pond. Nothing here worth our time. Okay, so we're good. I think we're good to actually move back down to the river now. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go back to the river and we're gonna hunt our way down the river now. So that was worse. That was definitely worse, because now we know what we have on all of our ponds. And I'll have to come back for that on one level 7 later. What is your all's favorite thing? I'm gonna get a drink real quick, but while I'm getting my drink, let me know in the chat, what is your guys' favorite thing about Peru? What's your favorite animal to hunt? What part of the map is your favorite? What do you guys like most about Peru? I absolutely love the Jaguar grinds, but I will say that I honestly like hunting the shoreline for the caimans and Jaguars very well. But I will say that the caiman hunting and the mountain hunting is my two favorites. I love hunting mostly on the left side of the map in the mountains, and then on the right-hand side, I'm going for the caimans specifically. I do love the Jaguars, but the fact that they bounce so much makes it to where they're not really going to be considered like my most favorite thing to do. But I do really enjoy it. I just kind of wish you could make them a little bit more consistent. And if there is a way, you can let me know in the chat below. But I think they said in the first little while, it's mostly just about trying to get all your females to be on the ponds, and then over time they'll become consistent. So. And guys, don't be nervous to join chat. Like I said, I'd be more than happy to talk to any of you. Just make sure you guys keep it family friendly, but I would love to speak to more of you if you guys are willing to be in the chat. If not, that's totally understandable. I appreciate you guys just being here and watching the stream either way. I just wanted to open that invitation for you guys, let you all know that I would not mind a bit to talk to you if you wanted to speak to me. Alright, Zero, sounds good. Like I said, just whenever my wife texts me and tells me that she's on her way back from the baby showers, when I'll have to end. So I don't really have a time that the stream will be ending. I'm just going to go until my wife tells me she's on her way home. So we could have another hour or two. We could have just a few minutes. But like I said, if you're not able to make it back, we will see you next week, and tomorrow I will have my stream schedule out for everybody, as I always do. But honestly, I'm thinking that I might do this grind off stream as well, guys. The reason for it is just because, as you guys can see, this grind is a very time-consuming grind. And it's not very consistent, so I don't think it's going to be that much fun to watch on stream because I'm not, like, consistently shooting things. But I might do that as a poll, guys. Like I said, this is kind of drawn out. We will have to hunt a lot. We'll have to do a lot of running during this grind. If you guys find that enjoyable, then shoot, we'll still grind on stream. But I just kind of feel in my heart that this is gonna be kind of a more boring stream to watch, just because of the fact that it won't be a very high kill count until I figure everything out. So, like I said, I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys want to see me stream the entire thing until I get my first one on stream, I mean, we can. But again, if you guys kind of see today's stream and you're like, you know, I'd rather just wait and see him get it whenever he gets it, then we'll do that. But I really do think that over time I will be able to get my map where it's more consistent. It's just going to take some time. I've got to get females to take the places of males, and I've got to get my animals coming to the river more often. Female. I'm going to try to get to that bridge. Because if you're on the bridge, they have a really hard time attacking you. Yeah. I gotta try to make it to the bridge. If I get killed here, that is gonna be very, very bad. Okay, it stopped coming after us. Alright. Yeah, if I see threat again, I'm gonna jump onto the bridge. I'm gonna cross sides though. Yeah, Raven, like I said, I get that. The Jaguar grind is definitely a tough grind because of the fact that you constantly have to be, like, keeping track of your animals and the fact that they bounce a lot. It really can be annoying. Like, it really can be. But, I mean, it's all part of it. Shoot, I was trying to scare it away, not get it to attack me. Well, that was smart. Good thinking, D. Good thinking. Shoot at the ground. That'll scare it off. Whoops. Alright, we're going to do a different approach here. I'm going to go to this tent and then run up this way. I know that once I get to the smaller, like this medium section, I think that's where we left off. So we'll go over here to my tent, and we will go up the river from here. That was so well done. Professional streaming going on here, guys. Professional gameplay. But yeah, Raven, like for me, the main reason that I'm even doing the grind is because of just the fact of how much I love Jaguars. Like, we do not want you here. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pop this one. And then if we find a male on the river, I'm gonna try to swap her. There we go. We'll just leave her dead. But yeah, that's my main reason for doing the Jaguar grind, is just because I love those cats. I love Jaguars. I mean, even if tigers had a great one, I mean, I would be grinding for them. Like, because I absolutely love tigers. So, I mean, like, if the tigers got a great one, and there's only 16 of them on the map at a time, I would just place a tent on all the pawns, and, that I could. And then I would just hunt the river every so often. Like I said, I would definitely set up a grind for tigers if they had great ones, but yeah, as far as Jaguars are concerned, that's the only reason why I'm doing the grind, is because I absolutely just love these cats. They're so pretty. I just want one, really. So, for me personally, as long as I'm able to get one great one, I may move on from the Jaguar. But here's the thing, is I'm not going to move on from Peru. The white-tailed deer on this map are really, really good. So, I'm thinking that our 4th whitetail great one will come off Peru. I really do want to get a Peru whitetail. I think that would be a really easy grind, especially up in the mountains, because the mountain areas are wide open and they're very easy to hunt those pawns. So, like, I would try to manage probably the jungle pawns that are hard to put tents on and whatnot. And then I would try to get a Peru mountain whitetail, is what I'd probably try to do. Because that would be really, really cool. So that's my plans at least. Is that I'm if I don't get to enjoy the Jaguar grind too much, after I get my great one, then at that point I'm probably just gonna let it go and then move on to whitetail, because I would like to get a whitetail off Peru. That'd be awesome. A threat? Oh, come on! Is it a caiman or is it a jag? Caiman. Well, that's better than a jag at least. What are you? Level 4. Okay, you get to live. You get to stay alive. You get to live because you're too small. Dude, but even so, I mean, like, we're still not finding that many jaguars. Like, it really makes me wonder if it really makes me wonder if maybe just for whatever reason my jaguars weren't respawning tonight. I might have to try to run one more thing on the river if I have time, because if I was getting respawns hung up like that where they're just not coming in, we might have a great one. Though I doubt it, being this early, but it's possible. But I do find the jaguars very fun, though. I do enjoy hunting them in general. Like, I really do think they're a great animal on the map. I think they're a lot of fun to hunt. As far as grinding is concerned, they're not as enjoyable as, like, the normal grinds where you can just go from zone to zone and just shoot. But at the same time, the fact that you actually do have to go and run and check solo zones and do, like, a lot of running, it really does make me feel like that I'm actually hunting these animals, rather than just doing a shooting gallery. Which I love both styles, but at the same time, it is a little bit different. And I kind of respect it for that reason, to be honest. But I can understand for anybody who, like, doesn't like that playstyle, because that can be kind of boring. To certain people. And plus, I'm not finding any jags. That's the weird thing. There's as few jags as we found tonight, I'm still not finding that many. It really makes me wonder just how many jags can be on the map at a time. We'll wait for our caiman to come back. There he is. Can I actually just run out here to him? Nope, just barely too deep there. Come on. There we go. Grab that caiman. Come on, get out of my way. Sorry guys, I was just focused on trying to get through the woods there. I kind of wish I would have stayed on the other side, but I wanted to be able to see down the river. Dude, it's so green I can't even see. Good not. Why is it we can't see at night with the nighttime binoculars? Like, look at that. That's too green, man. Whew. I don't have my other binoculars on me, unfortunately. Let's see. I'll know that we're at the spot we left off on if we get to the little bridge. I'm surprised how empty this is. I figured this would be littered with Jags because of the fact that we couldn't find that many on the river. I thought for sure that when we got on this river, it'd be just littered with them. But we're not finding hardly anything. We're getting some growls, but I doubt that that's a Jag. It's probably a caiman. Threat nearby. See if we hear a hiss or a growl. I mean, I'm not hearing anything, so I'm assuming that's a caiman. Because if it's a Jag, usually they growl. And that's an ocelot. So, and I doubt that ocelots attack you. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's probably yeah, it's caiman. And by the way, guys, these caimans will chase you until Kingdom Come. I had a caiman last night that I was not wanting to shoot because it was for HM, and literally it followed me like halfway down the map on the river, like over 500, like at least over. I mean, it was a long ways. Like it was a long ways that caiman followed me. She was wanting my butt, man. Like I think that I started up here and up here. And then she literally followed me all the way down to here, I believe. So, I mean, that's a long way. But, yeah, she chased me all the way down there. Yeah, that caiman is still trying to attack us. Dude, I love the suspension bridge, man. That is so pretty. Yeah, that caiman is after us. I don't want you. Get away. I'm trying to find Jags, not caimans. But yeah, we're just gonna run until we get to that little bridge, and then once we get to where we know where we left off, at that point we're going to reset time, and we'll check out the main river at least one more time. Ow. We've needed a lot of band-aids tonight, that's for sure. Dude, this caiman has been chasing us now for forever. They don't let up, man. You start getting chased by a caiman, you might as well fire your gun or try to kill it, because they will chase you till they can't chase you no more. Yeah, you better run. I was getting ready to blast her head off if she kept chasing after me. Dude, there's like nothing here. I wonder if I've already shot all of them. I wonder if the few Jags that we found were the ones that were on the river last night, because I'm not finding any along this river so far. There's the little bridge. So we have officially made it back where we left off, guys. So, yeah, there wasn't hardly anything here. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and reset time somewhere else just to make sure that it doesn't interfere. But we're going to go ahead and reset time and go back to the main river and see what's there now. Because I think we found all the Jaguars that were on the ponds, and hopefully they all went back to the river now. But if not, I'll have to check the ponds again. Yeah, I will say that I just really do not like having to check the little river. The little river is really pretty during the day, but at nighttime it just feels like you're running in a straight line and have nothing really much to look at. Alright, let's go ahead and do a menu reset, and then we'll go back to the big river and see if there's anything there now. Now, like I said, guys, the Jaguar grind is still an experimental grind. And what I mean by that is that I'm currently really enjoying this grind. But here in the next few days, if I'm doing it off stream just to try to, do it, And I don't really enjoy my time, I'm not going to torture myself. So if I don't enjoy the grind here after the next few days, I will leave it behind. But as of right now, I do still really enjoy this grind. I still would like to get a Great One Jag. So there is no reason for me to leave it at the moment. But I just want to let you guys know that if I ever do get to a point where I'm just not really enjoying this grind, I will let it go. Because, like I said, I am actually pretty excited to try the whitetail on this map. I think the whitetail will be a lot of fun. And my last whitetail grind was 3,100 kills. So I am pretty sure that our next whitetail grind shouldn't be that long. Look back where we came from. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, my wife just texted me and said that they are on their way home from the baby shower, so that is where the stream is going to have to come to an end. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this rare Saturday stream. If you guys did, please make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. Like I said, tomorrow our stream schedule will come out so that you guys know when we're live next week. And either tomorrow or Monday, you guys will get that really big montage of all the trophies that I kill. I was wanting to give it tonight as well, just in case anything were to happen. But like I said, this kind of grind does take up a lot of time, so until I get to the point to where I'm like getting a lot of kills on the main river, I probably will do this grind off stream as well. But like I said, where it's a first, as soon as I get the Jaguar to spawn, if I do get a great one, I will go live and I'll make sure that you guys get to watch me shoot it. But either way, guys, I hope you guys have a great evening. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you guys in the next live stream. I love you all, and I'll see you guys. And again, like and subscribe. Peace out, everybody.